We are live, yes. So you
Hey.
already know the drill. We got Mr. Different here. What's going on, brother?
Always chilling like always. Back with another one. This is gonna be a good one today, I hope. Well, I hope about it. We already know what it's gonna be.
Yep. So, we're gonna talk about artificial intelligence here. I'm checking the stream. Damn, the bandwidth has been great. I can't even front. The bandwidth has been nothing but phenomenal lately. So that is what's up. We're supposed to have a special guest, but we'll see how that works. We had to work out the kinks, but I'm gonna go ahead and start this intro. You already know what time it is. And blessings to everybody that's joining us. I really do appreciate y'all. Let's go, podcast intro. All right, so that nice intro, that track. Somebody, I need some lyrics on that beat. Me and Ocean View need lyrics on that beat.
Hey, told y'all send me. Told y'all send it to me. I got y'all. I got the auto tune ready to go. I got the settings pre-ready. No game.
the
I
chat
hit
is
y'all.
the chat is mad ignorant, right? Already. So
Man,
we'll give everybody a what's up in the chat. So
man, best chat on the. Man, we got the best chat on YouTube. I don't care what I'm saying. Best live chat ever.
yeah.
They be
So
showing out.
so you already know what time it is. So we have the poll, and that's how we like to start things off. So if you don't know how the poll works, it is on the home page of Admiral Cree. All you have to do is just check it out. Just, I guess, make a tab or something and do your voting and whatnot. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to that. Let me see here. I'm gonna let it load up a little bit because there's a ton of people hitting it up. And this is gonna be a crazy topic here.
Oh, you know.
So as it still didn't load the damn, I'm on my playlist, but yeah, just go to the community tab on my channel, and you could be able to vote here. And the poll question is: will artificial intelligence technology software? Wow, I'm tripping with that. Music theory, VSTs, isotope ozone, etc. take music producers' jobs. So we have 18% yes, and then 82% no at 38 votes. Let's go ahead and read some of these comments. I know they're golden.
That's fun. I like that ratio is nice, but then again, when you hear to see the comments on what people think about these plugins, it's crazy with how they view them.
Right. So we had Danielle Bugoli, future boyfriend. It isn't a video on YouTube unless he is on there leaving comments. But Danielle Bugoli's future boyfriend said, the computers are trying to take over the world like the 80s action movies they show on those throwback channels on TV at midnight.
Damn right. Damn right.
Skynet, bruh. Terminator. It's coming. It's becoming a thing.
There's a Skynet in every city, man. I'm telling
Right.
you. Look it up.
And then, like Wifey said, definitely not. Just like homemade food and handcraft goods are considered far more valuable than fast food and mass-produced goods. All right, I have a rebuttal to that one, but
Mhm.
Black Moses Beast is living realistic, and he's saying eventually because people are demanding, like melody sauce, which that's why I use that as the thumbnail. But
Beautiful.
but he said eventually. Then Big Tony said machines don't have the soul to do that. It will never happen. All right. Big Tony's the dude too. Zero Spins said not yet. I could show you a track to say I want that, and you'll understand. I mean better than machine 90% of the time. The AI can copy the tempo, the notation, but doesn't know if the track feels the same. There's something about the abstract way in which humans, whatever, he's talking about, and I'm not brushing him off. But then Doug Nice was like, probably not anytime soon. I don't think AI has developed far enough yet, at least
Right.
not the type available to the general public. And I'm glad he actually kind of like paraphrased in between that, because you got to be careful of what you ask for. You got to
Right.
be careful of what you ask for and careful of what you say always, because you don't know what is possible.
Yeah, man. With the way technology's going, man, like that, you don't know. I mean, it's at this point, man. It's infinite possibilities. I mean, yeah, look at it. Everybody said that digital would never catch your analog, and look where we're at now. They said, So I mean,
Right.
it's only a matter of time. I mean, eventually it's gonna happen. But hey, are you gonna be ones who's gonna be in the background letting it happen, or you gonna be one person gonna embrace it and use it to your advantage to
Yeah.
progress even further? That's how I
Right.
see it.
Yeah. Because the reality of it is, if you can mind, I think he can move the camera over a little bit. I
Oh,
think. Yeah, so you can get a little more.
yeah, I'm looking crazy.
Yeah, that way, that way.
Boom,
Uh,
boom, bam. That shit
yeah.
work. Hopefully that work.
Good deal. Appreciate you, brother.
Don't worry.
But
Hopefully, I hope I have a DSLR by next week with it.
oh, right. I kind of want to get a G7. Let's not get on topic.
Oh yeah.
We talk about technology. Let's talk about AI. But I just say again, just be careful what you ask for, guys, because already you wouldn't have thought like 10 years ago we wouldn't have thought we'll be able to talk to our phone and our phone be able to look up stuff for us via Siri. I don't want to hit everybody that has the iPhones up and just say hey Riri, but yeah, like we didn't have that. We didn't have Alexa. We didn't have we didn't have Bay Google, because I'm not trying to activate people's things that just happened to me. And like I was sitting there watching a video and then they said hey Riri, and then my iPad like activated and looked up stuff. So yeah, you got to be careful. Like we live in a time where it's very strange. Artificial intelligence is very strong by a lot of people that just don't understand like how strong artificial intelligence are, especially with certain things like isotope ozone and Nectar. Like that, those plugins are phenomenal, and the asking price for those, to me personally, is actually more than fair, because it actually evolutionizes the way music production is, even to the point where I asked engineers themselves, I was like, yo, you've been mixing for a while now, have you messed with Nectar? And they're like, yes. I was like, it's amazing, isn't it? They're like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's crazy because I know a lot of people who like they mix on analog and all that, and they said Nectar does damn near like gets him almost like 85-90% of the way. And that's crazy to me. It's like, damn, like it gets in that close, and they've been mixing for years. It's like that just goes to show you how good this stuff is getting. So who knows? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want them to. I would hate for something just to do the job for me completely, because that just takes away the whole creativity process. But something that can help me get my ideas on paper faster, I'm down for that all day long.
Absolutely.
And I don't care what nobody say. Like you can look at like I said, you can look at it as a bad thing. But yeah, I think more people look at it like, okay, these plugins now gonna make like these young kids or young guys who never, who just started, make hits on the radio. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to think about, what about the people who've been in the game for so long? If they take the ability and use this stuff, they can make some stuff that's out of this fucking world that nobody can keep up with. And that's what I'm looking at as. So if you got skills, these plugins are just gonna freaking make you go Super Saiyan, from Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan God mode. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly that's what the plugins that me doing for me. I don't know about y'all. Like, yeah, some of y'all guys, some of these guys who just starting out, just powering up. I feel you, but man, I'm on a mode where they can't even touch me right now. That's how I see it. So that's how you gotta look. It's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win. But it's, in my opinion, I say, the younger people, the newer people get a chance to make music the way they want to. The older people get to make, or people who've been doing it longer, get a chance to make music better than they could. You know what I'm saying? With help or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but you get what I'm saying. I mean, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I'm trying to be as
things like Scalar is just like you couldn't ignore. Like last year around late December when Scalar came out, and I saw the commercial on YouTube, of course, because I just have no life. But like when I saw it on YouTube for the first time, I looked out, I was like, wait a minute, it can detect chords and it can tell you which scales work out, like your circle of fifths, like different keys in that scale. What else could work with it? The different diatones, just like a whole bunch of stuff. And that was when it was in its first iteration. Now we're at 1.7, and now it could do a whole bunch of stuff, like teach you how to play the guitar, and just like phenomenal things that expand what you wouldn't learn if you was just like just hitting the keys on your keyboard and not knowing it teaches you as well as being able for you to cheat, quote unquote, on making music and music theory and all that. It's a helpful tool. Same thing could be said about Melody Sauce, and I know that's the one really that everybody's debating about. Like they feel like, oh my god, like Melody Sauce is just it doesn't sound human and all that. I'm like, dude, like most of y'all guys are making melodies that sound far worse than this.
Boy, we can go to our old beat reviews and show that. Not trying to shit on anybody because everybody starts saying, look at my old shit, garbage as hell too. But yeah,
right.
I mean, I think it's in that. I think about it. If you don't really, you got to really like learn these tools. You can't just expect it to just do it for you. You got to understand how it works, what it's doing, and what it's capable of to really get the best thing. I mean, if you just download and just play around with it for a little bit, yeah, it probably sounds garbage. But after you take time with Scalar, I thought it was kind of trash at first. I was like, this ain't really nothing. I learned that you can. I learned all the scales it can do and stuff, and I was like, oh shit, Scalar is like it's like at least in every song I use just to help me kind of come up with chords. So you know, you got to just learn these tools and really understand them and give them time and all that. And then plus, like I said, with software, it's just an updated way for to do something even better. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the thing about Scalar. Like you have to experience it. And then for the again, like I mean, I know not everybody has $50, whatever, but when you're doing music production or whatnot, you're just gonna have to spend money. You're just not gonna be able to download everything for free and pirate it or anything like that. Like there's gonna be things like when you get to a certain extent, you're going to be you're gonna need it. Like you're gonna need to do that.
Exactly. I mean, I look at like Scalar helped me out because I mean I was playing this. When I was playing the same chords, all same scales all the time. Scalar opened my eyes to the possibility of way better, new scores, new chords, and new sonic possibilities. So I mean, I look at and it's a learning tool. I look at it as a learning tool at the end of the day, helping me learn what the fuck I'm doing because I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time. So it kind of gets me there and it helps me have fun. I'm not afraid. I mean, I embrace it. I embrace the AI. I mean, I wish more people I ain't saying like just straight do AI plugins and straight. I mean, still have your flavor, your sauce in there, but use these tools to your advantage. Use them as a stitch to your arm. Use them as a power up. Like I said, use them as this your power. It's your one up. Use that thing. Get that level 2 gun. Start blowing everybody away. I mean, use them to your advantage. Don't be afraid. Right. Some people just look at it like, oh, I'm never gonna use that because I play the keyboard. Cool. That's whatever you do that
for you.
I know fit it, but at the same time, hey, I bet you use it and make your keyboard playing a lot better and make your skill. I mean, it's gonna make you better than what you are. So don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, and I think it all started. This all started. Maybe not. Mr. Different was the person. The person that brought this to my attention to talk about it on this chat or talk about it on the podcast. What the hell is going on with me? But like I saw a whole bunch of like when I did the Melody Sauce review, like a couple of guys were making jokes or whatnot. One of my homeboys or whatnot, and he deleted his. I can't find it at least, but it was recent. My homeboy World Changer, aka Anonymous, which is my partner that has done so much stuff in the music industry. And when he was telling me about it, he said, man, all they're gonna do is make mediocre beats. I was like, dude, you the main person that tells people like, hey, this industry is all these dudes is doing like mediocre shit. Like, and, hey, if that's the case, then they are gonna take over faster than we thought. So, but another thing I did talk about Ozone. I talked about Isotope in general, which they made with their assistant software, their assistant technology, which is artificial intelligence, where you can master a song by just pressing one button, have an assistant just give you a preset that you can work from, because when you start with a preset anyways, it's just a starting point anyways. It's not supposed to be this is gonna fix everything, because you might be things that you want to put in there, but it's did on to a lot of engineers that are professionals, have been doing it for a long time. They were like, wow, like this is incredible. So Isotope has done things leaps and bounds with Ozone 8, and that's not just Ozone 8 that they've done leaps and bounds with. Nectar 3 is phenomenal. I mean, I can't tell you how many times people go to my video and they say, hey, damn, this is incredible. Like certain people, they hate on it and whatever, I don't care, but Then you have on the hardware side of things, you have Isla Instruments Chord, which I talked about last week, and that's hardware that comes up with scales and chords and stuff like that and progressions that also teaches you. So this is basically a hardware version of scalar. So if if you're doing stuff like maybe on the iPad or something like that, which reason why I'm getting it, the reason why I didn't buy it is because they don't have stock. I love and hate independent companies for that. Good stuff, products never stay, and then they have to remake stuff. But yeah, it's a really strong tool. Like if you actually look at some of the videos for Chordbot, and if you was to close your eye and just listen to the audio, you wouldn't know that was like somebody that did not have the music theory or capabilities of somebody of like a Beethoven or something like that. I was gonna say Beethoven, but hey man, 2019 Beethoven. Then we dive a little further. We have Atlas, which I've done a video on that. It's our artificial intelligence in the means of drums, like drum patterns and stuff like that. Not so much to the point to where it's gonna just automatically record the drums for you, but it has like set MIDI patterns. But you can drop like your drum packs into Atlas, and what it will do is analyze each and every one of your one shots and have them arranged so it will fit those patterns that it has for you, and it's extremely powerful because of that.
Yeah, I need to check it out. I got a copy of it. I haven't played with it. I still have a copy of it. I've not played with it. I just got a copy recently.
Yeah, it took me 3 months, and I wish I would have did it earlier.
Same here, man. I'm slacking on that. I saw in your video, like, you know what? I've been seeing people doing videos, but I just need to actually try and play with it. Like I said, if I'm late, I was late on Melody Sauce. It was always been out, but even so, I mean, I still think it's a great plug-in today. Yeah. And then I'm looking at doing something tomorrow for you guys with Chord Composer. So I mean, it's crazy, man. Like I said, and back to the whole isotope thing. When I did my video about real mastering versus home mastering, even the two, I did like the standard, like I did the comparison of.
You didn't do like old boy and use like an already mastered song and then say, hey, well, this is not gonna master your stuff for you.
Oh no.
Snake oil ass.
Oh yeah, I actually took a properly mastered song from Abbey Road Studios that we did, and then threw it in Isotope to analyze it, and then actually do like its reference AI tracking,
right? And
it came damn near super. I never put that video up there, but it came super close to the way Abbey Road mastered it, and it's like I let the artist hear it. I played him back for. He said, "Damn, which one's your master?" I said, "You can't tell." He said, "Nah, bro, they both amazing. Which one you did? Which one got for Abby?" I said, "I just go pro you, Mac. I mean, we don't need to spend that money no more. We can do it ourselves, So it goes show you that AI's it's coming a long way. And I mean, yeah, man, just embrace it, y'all. Just give it a try, man. I ain't saying just just straight go turn to a robot, But yeah,
the studio homemade. It was like, this is gonna make babies make beats. Dude, my guy, I remember man, you went right to the chase. I appreciate you. There's so many people, when you go to studios, even to this very day, when you open up FL, them niggas bust out laughing. Like, what is this garbage? Like, and mind you, that there's so many people that have FL, like, so many people have accomplished a lot, platinum plaques, Grammy wins, nominations from FL, but they still consider that anybody can use that software type thing.
Yeah, that's my thing. But yeah, people look at all these
about them.
Yeah, everybody look at these crazy melody plugins, but damn, everybody still look at FL Studio users as just the
cheaters.
Tight beat produced that all sound the same. Right. But I mean, how many #1 hits are made on FL Studio to this day? I mean, so same with these chord progression plugins and all that. It's gonna be the same thing. Who cares? Like I said, at the same time, because yeah, FL Studio, when FL Studio really, I think what FL 11 came out, that's when everybody jumped on it, and it really everybody started using it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was using it. we all
Lisa Tiller the cunt. Damn that name, I swear. He gonna get me banned on YouTube. They don't treat me like Pootie Pie. They gonna get rid of my black ass. But but Attila was like, yeah, it's worth the money. He's talking about Melody Sauce. I mean, Melody Sauce is really good. Like, I wonder if people think I was acting in that video. I think that's why that video is so popular. It's like, I was like impressed. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna cut this shit on. I'm gonna record. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. I was like, what? And I used it wrong.
Man, I plan on doing a whole video with these plugins and just to see what people think about it. You know, just I ain't gonna let y'all know what I'm gonna upload a beat, but I ain't gonna tell y'all what beat was made completely with all these melody plugins. See if anybody can tell the difference between me making beat or not. I mean, it's nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're using these plugins. It's like an artist. Like, what artist is gonna argue with another artist?
You made that in Fruit Loops? No,
exactly.
Cause I ain't rocking with you. I ain't rocking with you.
It's like, what artist could be like, hey, bro, you using the fine tooth paintbrush with pastel paints. You ain't a real painter. You ain't a real artist. Ain't nobody care what you're using to paint your picture. As long as you fucking use it, as long as you making what you making, as long as you making art the way you're making, nobody gives a fuck. So I mean, it doesn't matter. But people still think, you know, FL Studio, these chord progression plug, all this is just cheating or lame or whatever. But I'm like, bro, just nah.
All right, so
it's lame is your mindset.
So enough of the FL debate and all that for now.
We still love you. We still love FL. I got some FL videos coming out this week.
I was about to say I cranked up pretty hard the other day on some FL, but so we have Intuitive, which is a company that's brand new, spanking new, and they just made this right here, which is Chord Composer. It's a chord generator. It could do phenomenal stuff. You can actually play stuff on the keys. You can arrange the keys the way you want and have everything synced out. You can do strums and all that. Like, you can do pretty much everything. Artificial intelligence in a nutshell in this plugin. Of course, we already talked about Scalar and how phenomenal that was when it came out. And, you know, I'm always impressed with that. I wonder what they're gonna do for 2.0. That's my thing. Is the only thing they could do now is like kind of I guess do like the Captain Chords type thing where people can draw stuff out. I think that's the only other weakness that it has.
Right.
But you know, people got to stop being lazy and at least have a MIDI controller once in their life.
Oh God, yeah. Get your Kai Fire.
Yeah.
Got throw a joke in there. I mean, hey, you set me up for it. Man.
So and then there's other things, of course, like oh yeah, I already talked about Mucoder Tone Space. Yeah, that's free. That's a free plugin too. There's a couple of them that I was going to talk about that are free plugins that, you know, do music theory stuff, but some they're okay. Those are okay. The free ones are okay. They just don't go on the level of like something like Melody Sauce or Scalar. And those to me right now, those are really tough to beat. And Chord Composer. I like Chord Composer. I would like Captain Chords if it was more stable on Windows.
I like their plugin. The one VST that tells you the keys and tempo of all that, but that ain't $50 for that. I forgot what it's called. What's it called?
Auto Theory?
Something. It's like you could throw any instrumental, any loop, anything to tell you the exact key, the exact
Melodyne.
No. It's made by the guys who make Captain Chord. I can't think of the name of it. I think it's Mixed in Key.
Okay, yeah. I paid for the maximum version of it, and they didn't have the Windows version of it yet, and I'm still waiting. I'm like, bruh, like I just paid money for this. I could have paid $50 and got all that Chord Captain stuff, and anyways.
Yeah.
So that's proof that we do buy our plugins from time to time. It's just not like we just have a free smorgasbord of people that just give stuff and we're debating y'all. But
exactly, like hey, Plugin Boutique. If y'all want some good stuff, that's where we go all the time. Me and Abby, we stay on Plugin Boutique.
Right. From time to time, they handle something like Chords. That shit was horrible. So I didn't do a review on that.
I did a review on it, and it was
horrible. It's horrible. I thought it was gonna be a Scalar, but with sounds kind of. I guess is what my approach to thought was, but it wasn't. It was hard.
And it just the loops didn't like, even if I say it's a good starting plugin, I think, if you're just new to make it sound, but when it comes to actually really doing something, it didn't really do it for me. It does have some nice textures in there, but I thought it was gonna be like Bassmaster. Bassmaster was pretty dope.
Bassmaster was okay.
Yeah, it was pretty dope from there. But Chords was like Bassmaster for pads and stuff like that. But just I don't know. It had some
chords,
good,
but most of the chords wouldn't even fit in the proper like you can't just select all major chords. All major chords don't work well together. Right. That's why when even if you're playing a C major, there are like even when you go C E G and you go to your next progression up, that's a minor, and then you switch back to a major and then a minor, and then you have I don't know, forget it. I'm just not gonna even go that far, but still, like,
hey, well, this is on another topic. So we talk about plugins. Have you seen the Native Instruments released the screenshots for Massive X?
Yeah. Man, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not trying to snitch on myself, but I have already messed with Mass Effects.
Oh shit!
And remember, I did mention a couple of podcasts a while ago, like that Atria Pigments was putting native instruments on Smash, like they was putting them on Notice,
Boy, y'all need to
and
get.
that was before I messed with Pigments. No, that was after I messed with Pigments, after messing with Mass Effects.
Man, yeah. Hey, Pigments is on Splice, y'all. If y'all want to get it for the low, if y'all want to get it for the low, I just picked them up. I got my copy of it. Shit, to make that payments and get it over with.
Yeah, and they got what's his face on there too, the soft tube parallels or something like that.
What? Oh, I seen that. I watched the videos of it. I saw Bo Beach do a video of it. Yeah. I watched a little bit of. I don't. It didn't really. I don't know. I guess I need to watch some more videos of it. I don't know. It
sounded good though.
Man, because they actually had a dude who actually owns all kind of goddamn synthesizers. You know, do all the sampling stuff for it. So that's dope. So, but I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. Was it on there for real? If it's on, I
think Richard Devine actually did some presets for them. They got some of the best sound designers in the game to work with that new joint. I was gonna download the demo and check it out and see if I was gonna actually if it was worth my time, but you know things with soft tube. But go ahead.
I'm about to say soft tube needs to send me that console one to play around with.
Yeah, they said, how you gonna send Mr. Snake Oil the damn console? The guy that doesn't have any, that's supposed to be a mastering engineer, that obviously
he a funny dude, man.
I like him. I think he's from Germany too.
Yeah.
Some of his logic though, I just be like, come on, bro, you really embarrassing yourself out here in these streets.
Come on, man. But yeah, he got he's pretty fun. I watch other people. He's one of them. Yeah. Well, yeah, but. Shit, I don't know what else is there out there.
As far as artificial intelligence plugins,
that's it, right? Yeah, that's probably it. All the old stuff before Scalar,
right?
Instacore and all that. Well, I guess we'll get off that topic then. I guess we'll just move to a different topic then, because we don't spanked about that.
Yeah, I'll probably was give me a second here. I don't know, but ask the chat something real quick because I gotta message somebody. I know, right in the middle of the podcast, they're just like hit me up like crazy. Let's see.
Well, shoot, chat. Y'all got any questions, man? Go ahead and send some questions in, and we can ask some questions real quick while we're getting this set up real quick. I'll try to moderate best I can. I got two different chat windows open. So I don't know which one's the legit one. Okay, this one over here. Yeah, I got any questions? Send them in right quick. Get some going. See what we get. Next topic, sex robots. It's for another day.
That's what I was going to say something about.
With sex robots?
No. Not sex robots. They waiting for those. Everybody wants the sex robots. What I was going to do was I had a thought. And it was a really deep thought. And because I've been messing with, like, of course, since I started messing with the iPad, I did a few reviews. Some people hit me up with stuff. And then, of course, in that world, there are tons of chord generators and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of people are talking about like how you don't get real feeling out of it and stuff like that, which is kind of, we can argue that, today's music really doesn't have that much feeling in it anyways when we're talking about chord progressions.
Right.
But there are several chord generators that are fantastic. Like some of the chord generators, I believe, are far better than what any average person could do. Oh, there we go. See, like especially one of them being Polyphase, the other one being Chord Flow. Chord Flow, you basically just take your Apple Pencil and draw the notes on there. You fix the scale, but of course it actually transposes in real time, just like a real pianist would do. Within that scale, you just you're just basically drawing, like flat out past the piano roll drawing stuff. Just draw something, no matter what it is, and it will play something congruent to whatever you drew, and it's fantastic. And that's close. And there's something else that I can't mention the name of it because they haven't worked out all the kinks and they have me under a non-disclosure. But that thing, I'm telling you, when it hits the wave. When the wave hits on that, it's going to destroy a lot of things musically, and I hope that they remove some of the features in it
Right.
because the only thing I think that's going to stop people from using it so heavy is the fact that it's only available on iOS, but
Oh,
you can use it with like Ableton and FL Studio.
right.
Like, matter of fact, it actually works extremely good with FL Studio because you can pull up all your plugins, then just put all your channels and dictate which part plays whatever part, and they'll make like that BI
Oh
versus AI. But
God.
it could do all the different parts for you, whatever sounds that you want. Like that shit is mad scary.
Yeah, somebody said, "Do we think robots will ever have souls?" Man, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't know. No. We talking about these core plugins, would they ever have human feel? I mean, you can add a human feel to anything. So, uh,
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's up
but
to you. But I mean, they say nowadays music is kind of sterile and lifeless anyway. It's just like everybody wants to be a robot. I mean, look at the auto tune on everybody's songs. I mean, everybody wants to be a robot nowadays.
auto
No,
tune, quantize the
guys.
hell out of everything. Like that's what it is. Like I like in one of my recent beats or whatnot, I did some stuff like I'm like, dude, this is freaking dance hall. Like it's gonna sound offbeat. I'm like, do you not get? Do you not dance hall? Like,
Yeah.
like, dude, like this is exactly the same stuff that DJ Snake does and is killing everybody. Like their souls with this. And I'm like, damn, y'all, you think that's offbeat? Like that is hilarious. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, the people. I mean, because everybody's so used to everything being right on the line, right on the
Right on the
everything.
one.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. Back in the day, man, being off beat and off velocity and all that stuff was, a natural thing. And our ears are tuned to like that kind of stuff, actually. So, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't like that. That kind of offbeat sound because
Well,
we're tuned to
well,
that.
Studio Homemade, it was like, what about vocals? And that's Nectar 3, basically. It's not
Yeah.
gonna it's not gonna sing your words and stuff like that. Well, you can type out stuff and have it sing lyrics. Yeah, you can. I mean, there's several apps that can do that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like, do you really want to challenge what AI can do, and then somebody actually just types out some shit and the computer does it, and then you're mad because they have a #1 hit record? Because I mean, we're living in a culture that's already meme driven, and that will be meme heavy right there. Like people will definitely,
I hope
uh,
not. I hope that never happens.
yeah, like people will definitely like challenge that. And all it takes is just somebody to have the right thing to where they make it funny and people laugh at it. Like people don't understand. Like the people do viral stuff on purpose, and no matter if it's that's why a lot of people don't care if it's positive or negative. Hence Takashi 6ix9ine's success last year.
Right.
Just do whatever. It's just like whatever is good pub to a lot of people. So if that was to happen, where a computer is just like some soulless computer just saying some words, singing and all that, and people clowned it, it could get popular and then it could actually be a hit. Yeah, I feel like in these days.
It'd be a new genre where you have producers making beats and then typing out their lyrics and then sending them off to DistroKid to be on the guy to be on a #1 playlist and stuff like that. It can happen, I mean, who's gonna be the first to do it though? Who's gonna be the first to do it?
Right.
So hey, I mean, it's a crazy, strange world we live in. I mean, back in the day, we would never be talking about this kind of thing a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's common knowledge now. It's just like, oh well, it's possible now.
Shit. What? Almost 2 decades ago, a computer was laughed at, and oh, we'll never be able to produce songs and edit film all in one computer. And that's what a desktop was. That's where the desktop computers are at.
Yeah,
Now we have laptops that can edit 4K. Like we weren't even thinking about 4K. We weren't even thinking about 480p.
Exactly. Like I said, back when people when analog was when analog was still strong and the first digital, with Pro Tools, when sound tools came out, that's what it was called, sound tools, when it first came out. When that came out, like, oh, this is never gonna take off. Nobody's gonna want to make music it's all console stuff. Now everybody in their house can make a hit you can make a hit with FL Studio and a was it Focusrite 2i2 and a freaking MXL microphone.
People have.
You know, exactly. I mean, there's plenty of hits that got Grammys that were make like what's the name? Anderson .Paak. I think he one of his songs got a Grammy. He made it on $100 microphone and like $100 interface.
Right.
And he got a Grammy off of it, or yeah, Grammy off a song. So it just go. And he was in his house. He was in his house doing it. So come on, man, it's possible, man. It's possible. Like you just got. It's not the technology. It's how you use the technology. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop trying to fight the AI. Befriend the AI. Work together with the AI. You know,
Yeah.
team up.
And then on top of that, like I guess if we're gonna talk about the problem and if it's legit or not, I guess we could talk about simple solutions. Learn an instrument. I mean, acoustic guitar. Are y'all afraid of it?
I mean, DJ Ab got a bass back there. I got a guitar right there. I mean, we got keyboards. I mean, learn one of them. I mean, it may take time, but yeah, I would love to learn drums. I ain't gonna lie. If I had room for I thought about getting a MIDI drum set and just learning out there. I mean, using drum samples and learn out there. I might do that. I might still do that. Matter of fact, give me a MIDI drum set. That'd be fun to have. But yeah, if you want to fix that, learn an instrument and learn how to record, mic stuff up properly, learn how to get tones and all that. And then, there you go. But if you don't want to do that, pull up your favorite, guitar sampling program and throw a guitar rig on it or something, or keyboard, whatever, pull up your keyscape or whatever, and just go off that and use your chord plugins.
And then we always talk about like the producer versus the artist type thing, and what is going on with that shit, and how do people feel about it. Like I feel like in this instance, become the artist. Like you don't have to necessarily just be the producer the whole entire time and then just watch the computer just turn around and they doing some crazy ass shit, man, and you're just like, man, this computer got my job.
There you go, bro. That's a nail on the head. In my opinion, I think nowadays producers, beat makers, you are artists at this point. You're no longer just a producer. You have the opportunity to be an artist yourself. You don't even have to be a super talented singer, rapper, whatever, producer. That as long as you can, make somewhat decent beats, have a vibe to it, make your own unique stuff, and you got a distro kid, you could be a #1 top charter out there yourself. I don't know why more producers don't just make beats and make songs too, and just and do both. Because I mean, until one pops off over the other. Because I mean, if you want to sell more beats, make some songs on your beats, put them out there. They may not go, viral or get millions of views, but if an artist be like, "Damn, I like that beat. Who made it? Oh, I made the beat. Oh shit, can you make me one? How much you charge?"
Yeah, me and Payne was talking about something that was very interesting too. While we're talking about to sell more beats and buy beat stuff, and one of the things that we was talking about, like it's like everybody always talking about selling beats and all this, but who actually talks about making a song, creating, having fun, and all that? Like that's the things that actually gain you that. Yeah, you can sell beats, you can make beats and sound good and all that, and go online and hope for somebody to discover you, and you might very well do that, but that doesn't, that's not gonna make you a good songwriter or anything like that. That just means that you can sell your beats. And even for those other people, the thousands of us out there, because I'm in that same lump sum with everybody else, like, yeah, like again, there's more than one person. There's the average person can do a above average beat. Like I was just at Guitar Center and I was hearing this dude. His beats were very good, but the one reigning defining thing that was his issue was like, damn, all you do is trap beats. All your shit sounds like X producer, and it's like no definition to who you are. I was like, dude, like what is you? Like, who are you? Like, there's nothing that I can socially identify you as yourself in this regard. Like, that to me, I was just thinking to myself, like, now a computer could actually just do that by itself. It's like, damn, all I gotta do is just pull up a trap template and then just throw a melody on it and a sound that sounds decent. Like, we gotta have some type of redefining definition to ourselves. Not saying that I'm just astronomically good or anything like that, but
because and that's the thing about, like, that could be something simple as you using a certain sound all the time, a certain pattern or a certain effect. That can be your defining thing right there, and it's simple as that can really set you apart from everybody. You don't have to make beats that just completely just break the mold compared to everybody out there. It can be something super simple that defines you. that can make you who you are. A lot of people don't have that. They want to go to these videos and learn how to make beats like such and such and copy it 1-to-1, which you should never do that. Even if I make a type beat video, don't copy it 1-to-1. Take my ideas and do it the way you want to. That's how I see it.
Yeah, and
But
one of the things that one of the things I was thinking about too, as far as like, damn, I just lost my damn thought. But I was thinking about.
You hungry?
Sort of. I ate like a bag of chips before this. You know, I do my fat boy thing every now and then.
Boy, I just got back from the A and I'm hungry. Shit, I fell asleep. I got home. But
oh, you was out here yesterday?
Well, I was out here this morning. I left this morning to drop my girl's brother off at the airport. He's got a job somewhere else. So I took him to the airport. So he had to, he left his car here and everything like that because me and him cool and all that. But yeah, that's it, man. I got there this morning, came right back. I'm like, shit, I'm passed out for Ab. Hit me up. So when you called me, I was knocked out.
Right. I was texting you. I was probably like, damn, man, I don't put this work in on this thumbnail, this title. Hey.
Oh, I was gonna make
this nigga tripping.
No, I'm gonna make the podcast must go on. The show must go on.
Shoot.
But yeah.
But it was pretty but yeah, man, it's been crazy out here these past couple of weeks, but more so, but I was just sitting there listening to dude's tracks or whatnot, and I'm like, dude, you gonna get lost in the sauce. And he had just moved out here from like California, which I don't know. Most people are talking about LA is still it, but he moved from California out here on a whim. I was like, who do you know out here? I was like, that you're trying to run the whole do music out here. He's like, man, I don't know anybody. I'm just trying to get to know people. I was like, well, you got along if you're just playing beat tapes. I was like, not to say that you can't do, because I don't want to discourage you, but I would say you're gonna have to have something defining. Or I asked him, I was like, have you done anything with somebody already? You just kind of like jumped out here in Atlanta just off of a whim. I mean, good thing it's not as expensive to live out here as it is in California or New York City, but
true.
Still, out on the whim there, player, you probably gonna be back at your mom's crib because he's a young kid.
I mean, if what happened, people want to follow it, but don't have a game plan. That's another thing, man. Have a game plan for what you're doing. Treat everything like a business. Make sure you have a full blown plan when you do stuff like that. I want the best for everybody, but yeah, just make sure you're doing it in the right way.
Right. I think the game plan, the game plan number one is definitely make good music. Like that's like everybody's always trying to find out. Well, BeatStars is where you can sell a lot of beats and all that, or like that. Yeah, we'll talk about that. That's another.
Oh, we need to, because man, I made more money off selling stuff myself going to the studio than I ever made on BeatStars. I made so much money just going to the studio and actually doing sessions with artists and then bumping into other artists who wanted to buy beats. Like they walk past like, damn, the door crack open, they hear the beat. They're like, hey man, who made your beats? Who made your beat? Oh, I got right there. And they hit me like, hey, bro, can I get your contact information? I done sold so many beats in Atlanta because of that. Like actually being out there, BeatStars I ain't gonna lie, BeatStars still good, if you want them $20 beats and all that, but you go for selling like $120 beats to selling, about $500 beats, you know what I'm saying? You'll be like, okay, Not saying I sell $500 beats. I sell about, I don't sell that many, but I sell a good bit.
Yeah. RZA was like, he said, it's hard not to sound like somebody that influences you. Carlos Santana is my influence on the guitar, and I sound like him whenever I'm not trying to. All right, here's the thing. Everybody's definitely inspired by somebody. It's quite impossible to be 100% original. Of course, we're already inspired, but I'm talking about somebody that flat out sounds like somebody, like they're picking the exact same presets as this person because X person wants to, because X person has, saw their laptop or something like that, or somebody, they're doing their hi-hats exactly like how that person does their hi-hats. We're talking about like that stuff, like, we're not talking about like having a general flow of something. Like, of course, if you're doing dancehall or something like that, you're gonna have like a blueprint. But if your beat, like I actually hear beats that are far, if not the sound exactly like somebody else's shit, is very damn near close to it. And it's just like how when I talk about like music theory or something like that, I talk about music theory from the start, from like like TM88 and called the song "Call the Coroner" used the F sharp Dorian, but here's a different way. Here's what the keys are of the F sharp Dorian, and and from that point, how you can build your progression from that, so it sounds like has that vibe, but not to exactly sound exactly like that person. People will still take it and run with it or whatnot.
Right.
Mind you, one of the chord generators I got, actually, you can punch stuff in, but it will give you far different, but give you that vibe.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's say, talking about being, he's talking about being inspired by a producer. I just got done watching the Timbaland masterclass. Yeah,
I was just about to say that too. I wanted to try that, check it out, so I can critique it and talk shit.
I'm gonna do a full review of it next week. I want to make sure. I want, like, a lot of people watched it, binge watched it, and then didn't really dissect it, and then try to make a review about it. And it was very hard to watch their reviews. You can just look up masterclass Timbaland review. You can see what I'm talking about. It's like they
fanboys. Now most of the ones I seen were fanboys straight up.
Like, it's
everything he says is gold. God, like,
you're gonna be making hits by tomorrow,
man. Like, how long have you been making beats? Because all this shit I've been seeing in the clips is common goddamn sense.
Yeah. And the whole thing is common sense. It really is. He's not teaching you nothing technical. He's not doing nothing that it's more of, let's say, it's really inspirational. Like, I watched, I was like, after watching the first 2 videos, I was like, oh shit, I want to make a fucking beat. That's how it was. It was like, oh god, like, what, really? You can do, like, it was one of those. It wasn't like, that's how he EQ his drums. That's how he tweaks his snares. That's how he adds. No, it's like, bro, you can do that to make a beat. Shit, hold on, wait a minute.
The generator I'm talking about, Mick Knox, is not out yet.
Yeah. So. But yeah, I mean, it's being inspired. I mean, but even though I watched, I'm inspired by what he taught and all that, I'm still gonna put my own flavor to it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you can be inspired by anybody in the world, but as long as you just make sure you put your own little twist to it. Even if it's something like you do something stupid with your sounds, or you do you fuck your sounds up in some process in some crazy way, that could be your defining factor. But just make sure it's not like, don't sound like a Metro Boomer or sound like a whoever out there exactly. But do you, like, say, I hear my kids in there screaming. It's fun. I hear them screaming and talking.
Yeah, I hear them. I was like, bro. The noise gates be doing wonders.
But
run that nectar. You run that nectar on your system.
Oh man, they can blow up a noise gate. I know my girl ain't freaking keeping them under check. God dang.
We gonna see this a different time. I'm like, hey, shut the fuck up.
I have done. Y'all have seen me do it on streams before. Y'all look at some of my old beat reviews. I done did it. Y'all know me. I'm with it. But yeah, so
Southern Empire said $19.99 a month and times 1 million people, folks. He doesn't have to make records. Well, yeah, that's common sense.
Yeah.
But like, you can't find the evil in him actually wanting to do, like, make money.
I mean, it's good. I mean, it's really good. Like, you tell he really. I ain't gonna lie, the production value, the way it's set up, and everything, they really did a really good job. And Timbo, as him, that's one person I can look and go, I'll spend money to support him. And then let's say what you gain out of it is still some gold, in my opinion. It's just not what people think it's gonna be. If you go in there thinking you're gonna learn how Timbo does his beats and all that, don't get the video. Don't even get it. Don't buy it. But if you're looking for some inspiration and stuff like that, I think it's a good pickup. Like, that's the only masterclass I ever watched, by the way. And it got me thinking about checking out some other ones just because of that one alone. Like, Timbo's a very good one. But not in the way people do.
Pierre McNabb said, "Do you think the masterclass is worth it, even if I use FL?"
Yeah. Oh, I use Studio One and FL Studio, and I mean, I watched so many videos learning from people who worked on Pro Tools and just took all those, like, I guess, teachings they taught on Pro Tools and implement them to FL Studio and whatever else I'm using. Yeah, you can learn whatever you want to and use whatever you want to. If I watch a video DJ Av.
I
I saw
appreciate that Southern Empire, but I do not make better beats than Timbaland. I would love to challenge him though.
Shit,
I would definitely love to challenge him.
It smashed me. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, Av made a video in FL Studio, and I learned how to do the same technique in Studio One. So yeah, you can learn anything from whatever. You just gotta learn how it's done in your DAW and how to figure it out. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that definitely
translates pretty easy in every DAW. Like even my hangups on FL Studio, as far as like sampling goes, there are certain things that FL Studio does that is exactly the same as Ableton, but even in certain cases better. Definitely when they brought the pre-computing effects back, like damn, from 11, I was like, damn, this is everybody bitching about all this other stuff from 11. Oh, this is what I wanted back, like boy, being able to squarify shit.
Boy, the guy, man, FL Studio is doing a lot of good stuff. I just, I don't know. I didn't use it for so long. I just want to try something else as well. That's all it was for me.
The sampling shit up, man.
Got it.
Just no excuse.
If they step that up and they step up the recording, they have stepped up the recording capabilities. I can't lie about that. They have.
I tracked out some drums the other day in that bitch, and I was actually shocked. Like I was in the studio with MP from 808 Mafia.
Yeah.
And look at me name dropping shit, but people more important to me. But they was tracking out the guitars, NFL, and all this stuff. I was like, hey, it's gotten better. I mean, it's still one of my DAWs. I still use it. Like I haven't thrown it away. I still use it, and they really understand the game. But I just feel like after using FL for so long, there's nothing wrong with wanting to try something else. That's why I'm at the place. I don't hate FL. Other than that, I just hate the fire. I don't hate FL Studio, but I'm so close to sell that kind of fire. It's like fuck, man. It has that scale shit, and it is also like a piece of history. I need to stop being such a collector.
Exactly. Oh, you and me both. But yeah, I mean, I like what they're doing. But I mean, there's no wrong with it. Like I said, I like FL Studio. I'm still gonna use it forever. I'm still gonna make tutorials in it. Is what it is. But hey, it's always good to have two DAWs to learn from. I really do think.
Touring Timbaland's masterclass.
Hey,
I bet they do have a tour in front of that shit.
Come on, bro. it's Timbaland, man. At least support the guy. It's good. That's a good man.
Man.
I gotta stay.
My only beef with Timbaland anyway. I guess since we're on the topic. And the only beef is that he hid his other producers that did the stuff, and then on top of that, like he was that guy that would say like, hey, yeah, I did this all. He seems like the guy that says no samples, and then you find out shit samples.
Yeah, there's two other guys in there that make beats for him, make beats with him, and they're in there too as well. You can see their process, and
Anonymous was one of them at one time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anonymous.
I will give it to them though. I will give one thing about that. The way they have their whole system set up, how they got 3 Ableton machines going. They got a Logic machine and 2 Ableton machines going all at once and working off one project is fucking dope. I do like that. How they got it collaborated with each other like that. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool to see how they do that. But yeah, I mean, I say check it out if y'all can. If you can, do what you gotta do what old buddy did.
Sound Oracle for a fact taught him how to use Ableton. I know that for a fact because I remember when the memo was put out, like he put that memo out, I was like, oh, you in Atlanta? Oh, I'm about to make this happen. I'm about to be in the studio with Timbo, about to show him this Ableton love. And of course, Sound Oracle got the leg up on me on that one. So
yeah, Sound Oracle's dope.
Like, yeah, he's out here too. I don't know what it is, but we haven't linked up. But I guess I don't know. I think sometimes I be thinking it is just me, my honest thoughts and heart. When you're some people, the way they think is very, very old school. They feel that they have to compete to the point to where they just do not want to reach out to you on things. And also on top of that, like I have challenged some of his posts, like especially one with Gary Vee where he was talking about like emailing every producer that asking for an opportunity. One of them was gonna say yes. I was like, no, I don't like that at all. When somebody just randomly hits me with something and it's like, damn dog, like you're not bringing nothing to if we're both making beats, like that's not really helping. Like I really got to be feeling like you really have to help facilitate something, bring something, networking something for us to actually work. I'm not trying to just sit here and hold somebody's hand. Like most people aren't gonna want to hold you. You got to really be something special for a collaboration of some type or some sort. Like you got to bring something to the table, something different.
Right.
And he knows that. He's actually said that. But I don't know. I think he holds that in regard, like, oh, this motherfucker he wants to challenge me on what I say and what I post. Like it was in his reply too. I was like, well, hold your likes. You got more likes than me.
Hey, at least you get that, man. I get the every time somebody hit me up, producers hit me up, it be on some. Hey, bro, I need goddamn auto tune. Got it for the low. Can I get that link?
Free.
I don't get that goddamn. Hey, man, that's work. I'm like, sure. I would love somebody hit me and be like, that's work. I'm like, hey, let me see some your links. Check it out. But now I get that. Hey, bro, you got that for free. You got that keyscape. You got that Omnisphere. I see you did a review about it. You hit the
I get
the
those
link.
people too. I get those people too, like close friends and shit like that. I'm like, dog, like,
I know you got a job at McDonald's. Save your money and stop buying Jordans all the damn time.
We're talking about people that's probably making better money than I am too at that. Like, dude, you have almost every drum machine, everything. Like, you have everything. You got two nice whips. You got a damn BMW, but you want a $50 plug-in for free. Like, damn, my nigga. Like, come on.
That'd be killing me. Like, people who got the most, like, material stuff, but can't afford to buy, can't get a decent interface, a decent laptop, a decent nothing. Like, damn, but you pushing this nice ass car and all this. It costs who knows how much shit. I got my car banged up. My car ain't banged up no more. I got a new car, but ain't no brand new.
Shout out to prosperity.
Ain't no brand new. I mean, I ain't living in a mansion or nothing like that. But I mean, shit. I mean, I don't live like a king, but yeah, I know the studio is gonna be lit regardless, because this is my bread and butter. I'm saying the studio gonna be lit always. I'll put money in my studio all day. My car and shit like that. I only got 4 wheels and it takes gas and it cranks up and it got heat and air. I'm good. It could be a minivan.
Oh shoot! Oops, my bad. We ain't leaving, guys.
Oh no, what happened? Oh,
I accidentally hit the outro.
Oh shit!
But nah, like. People like, what the fuck? But yeah, I was looking at, damn it, I forget doing that. I was gonna look at something. I was gonna look at what the hell you talking about buffering? Boy, somebody tripping. But
I was buffering earlier today, but I think that's my internet.
Yeah, I'm straight up green. Like like the one of the new features on OBS. Thank God you can see the actual thingy or whatnot, and I just messed up again. Damn it. But anyways, I'm gonna bring you back up there. Boop. We bootleg until I get the other thing back.
Hey, I hopefully have my dang Mac soon too, man. I'm ready to go to Mac game.
Yeah. Well, so Rizzo was talking about, I love when I buy shit. It feels so much better than when you torrent. Yeah, of course it does. It's more rewarding too, because people want to work with somebody that's actually spending money. Like that's the key thing. Like, it's one of the main things that I was going to talk about in the video. Of course, like piracy again. I'm waiting for the dislikes to come in that video. But, I have extended points and good perspective. I don't just sit there and talk with bullshit opinions. But, like, when you spend money with the company and whatnot, they're more likely to invest in you. You invest in somebody, they invest in you. That's how things work. And that's why a lot of people get further in the game. I mean, you really want to be on Timbaland's level? Well, guess what? Timbaland invested a lot of money in himself and other people, ran talent shows, discovered a lot of people that way. And, and same thing with Teddy Riley. And them people, all those folks, those VA artists that were just phenomenal. Of course, him, Missy, the Neptunes, all them, they're all familiar with each other because of them investing in each other and working with each other, and they pull each other up. That's how you really start a community in the scene. I'm not. I hear a lot of people talking about there is no producer community, but that's just fake news.
Exactly.
There's community and everything. Like, we're having community right now. Like, we're all here like minds. We all have some type of like thing that we like about each other, and what we share a common interest in. Therefore, we're a community because of that. Because we all share those type of interests and stuff. So don't believe that lie.
Exactly. I'm saying, and it starts small. It ain't gotta be a big investment. People think you gotta invest like you gotta buy the biggest and best thing. Now, it can be something small. Just invest in something into yourself that's gonna get a kickback in some way or form is all you need to get started. Like, I remember my YouTube didn't really start popping out until I started buying these. Like, I guess my channel really blew up a long time. Y'all remember this? If anybody remember
the audio interfaces?
Yeah, before the audio interface, I think I did a review for, if y'all know who Pablo Production was. Pablo is still, he's still around, but Pablo does he was a big producer on SoundClick. He released like these contact banks. I would buy his contact banks and just do a review on them and stuff like that. You know, say I was making no money out beats and like that, but hey, I spent the money to buy his contact banks and just, you know, invest in myself by having new sound, but then doing reviews for him, and then eventually, you know, see start blowing up and blah blah blah. It's small investments like that, you know, buying little stuff here and there, and just, you know, putting your money where it makes sense. That's what I can say pretty much. Don't buy stupid shit you know you're not gonna use and not gonna need. Put it if you love music, put your money in music. Right. Like pay your bills and shit like that. Hey, don't.
D-Long said, I would like to say there's no producer culture. I guess he meant community. I guess we step over each other for a corporate look. That shit ain't cool.
Well, that's certain people. Though. That's not everybody.
And on top of that, man, I'm not mad at anybody for if they get like a corporate look or something like that. That's gonna look well in my favor. You know, if I'm doing all the right things, anyways. You can't stop my bag, or you can't allow somebody to stop your bag because they get a certain look before you, especially if you are the type of person that's not doing the right damn thing in the first place. Yeah, which is, you know, actually going out, networking with people, talking to people or whatnot. In certain cases, I do agree with Sound Oracle when it comes to reaching out to somebody, or Gary V. It really wasn't Sound Oracle that said it. He posted something from Gary V, which is, he always says some shit, and people just apply them all the time. But like Gary V was like, yeah, man, just reach out to people and you guarantee somebody will hit you up. The same thing. Like I heard somebody, like I don't know who it was or whatnot. They was talking about like people are so thirsty for only certain people get gear and certain people get this because they are white or something like that. I remember that part was one of that. I'm like, what? Like, no, not really. There are like, I know a couple of people that have less followings than them and all that shit, and they still get those same looks, and they're black. Like, have you tried emailing them? If they say no, they just say no. Fuck them. Don't buy their shit. Don't review their shit.
I'm like one of the main people like that. I email. I don't get emailed much by companies. I do email companies, but most time I'm in their email just asking them nicely, like, hey, you know, I got a YouTube channel. I like to review your stuff. Hey, can I get a copy? If not, cool. If so, you know, most time I get hit with no, we're not doing our promotional budget has went over budget, but we'll keep you in mind. But then the same day they sent the product to some other guy. I'm like, okay, cool. But then, you know, might get some replies back. We'll be like, hey, yeah, we know your channel, Mr. Different. Here you go. Shit. Right. Whatever. You know, but so yeah, I mean,
you can't be like somebody that has like 30 subscribers and then you expect to get gear and shit like that too. They're like or even where I'm at, where I have 40,000 subscribers. Thank God. Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
And thanks, man. Work. And just expect like every company to kneel down to me like how they do for Andrew. Andrew has 1 million subscribers. Like,
yeah, he's going to these shows and doing these press events and all this. I mean, so yeah, of course he's gonna get that stuff early. That's cool. Even me, I didn't get my first piece of gear from Arturia till I had what, 15K, something like that. 15K. I mean, I don't know how I got it. They just hit like, I don't know how I got it. They just hit me up one day like, hey, we see your video. I don't know how they got my email or anything. That's the first time I got like something sent to me. I was all blown away. Like, wait, so y'all sending this to me to keep, right? Like, this is mine. Like, yeah, I don't want this back. Oh yeah, you know. So yeah, it's kind of mind blowing. So hard work pays off.
Hard to get mad at somebody like Cuckoo because he gets shit from Electron or other people and stuff like that. When this dude has incredible videos of him playing, even if you may not like his music, may not be your steez or not, like he has a following that likes his stuff. He's hardcore following, loves hardware. You know, he thoroughly enjoys it. Not to mention God, dear Lord, like I could not do a 50-minute video on a review. God bless his soul.
Boy, 10 minutes is the most. I'm trying to keep my videos 10 minutes or less. Y'all know that. Y'all notice that. I can't go. I just want to edit it forever. I want to be done.
Oh, and D Long said, I don't think y'all understood my comment. If we had a strong culture-based community, certain bullshit wouldn't fly, like taking each other's sound kits and passing them as your own credit. Oh, well, that's definitely. I will always be against fuck boys that do that shit.
That shit's been around forever, man. People been stealing drum kits and sending other people drum kits and faking drum kits, you know, back since the dawn of time. That's just gonna happen. That's just them pieces of shit people out there who don't want to put the work and learn how to do their own thing, but want to profit off of somebody else's stuff. That's always gonna happen.
And they're never gonna last anyways. Like, the best thing I heard, like my homies over there at MSX Audio, shout out to them, by the way. They've been having their damn drum kits stolen and repackaged by some of these pieces of shits out here for forever. And like the main thing they told me is like, man, just keep at it, man. You know, these people out here, they're just looking for these shortcuts. It's temporary, blah blah blah, whoop whoop. And you're gonna get like placed on to something. This is well before they started doing stuff for Akai and for Native Instruments and stuff like that, and for other companies. And they now it's like, well, now what you gonna do? Take the expansion pack and try to do that? And
exactly. Yeah, I had back when I was doing sound kits heavily. I still do. I need to get back into it. But back when I was doing my first got into sound kit design, I was selling my stuff on industrykits.com, the Superstar O stuff.
I haven't heard from that dude since. I think he moved out here to ATL too. I think. I don't know. I gotta ask him. I gotta talk to him.
I mean, he's pretty cool dude. I mean, I like him when say I'll make a stuff for his website. You know, me and my partner I used to work with on that. I still work, my mentor, whatever. We still talking all that. But yeah, we had to shut down so many people with these WordPress websites trying to resell our kits from industry kits. They were buying from there and resell. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, people just gonna try to take credit for your work, and that's not just in music production. That's in every industry you're in. There's people who look at cars. You know, people always try to copy each other's cars. Look at goddamn video games,
Soldier Boy games,
video game clothes.
Nintendo put a stop to that, boy. They shit. I mean, you don't see him talking about no damn consoles, no more.
Exactly. even like last week, you know how we talking about cameras and all that. Look at all the companies that are trying to make cinema cameras like Red and all them. They're trying to come up with these cheaper stuff. You know, it's every industry you're in. Somebody's gonna try to copy your idea, steal your ideas.
Genuine ideas is one thing, but when somebody just straight up just repackages your shit and then act like it's theirs, and then don't give you no credit, don't talk about or I even. Again, seeing so many people take other people's content on here and straight up verbatim take people's stuff word for word, and it's bad on YouTube. But
my thing is when it comes to the videos, I'll be like, it's like whatever, videos. I don't. You ain't gonna give me no credit. Cool. I just want, I'm just gonna keep. At least I know that you're watching. I know you're a subscriber, you're a viewer. But when it comes to like you taking my sounds and then saying they're yours, man, that's like, bro, like come on, come on. Like you gotta be better than that. I mean, it ain't even that hard to make your own sounds or whatever if you just learn simple stuff. Anybody can do it.
Right.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I never understood why people do that. That's like me saying, it's like well, I mean, it probably has happened before. Artists stealing each other's songs and then they get caught copyright.
Somebody just put Nick Mirror's name up or pull his name up. But anyways, we're gonna close this thing out, guys, because I almost forgot I got something to do.
Yes, you do. And
I am not about to be late to this session. Not for nobody.
Get that money, man. So yeah,
Michael Tess, I want to give Abacree these hands. Well, come get these hands, boy. Even if you mean it for real, I'm always smiling when I whoop ass. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for joining us today. I'm gonna hit y'all with that outro. Thanks again, guys, for joining in.